Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another live this morning. And hope you're having a great start to your day. Hope you've had your vitamin C, and we sure appreciate you guys coming on as usual. And who's number one? Eric, Ottawa. How are you, Eric? Bonjour. And as you get your notices, Michael from Norland. And Andrea from Niagara Falls, good morning. Brahim, Portland, Oregon, how are you? And Mary from Norwich. And Rosalinda from Niagara Falls. And Carrie from Nebraska, good morning. Jerry, Nouveau-Brunswick. And Sherry, Windsor. Karen, Kincardine. Andrea, Nouveau-Brunswick. Madeleine, Quebec, bonjour. And Deb from Timmins, good morning. And Donna, good morning. Wendy Markham, how are you? And Micheline, nice to have you on. Shelley, Kansas. And Corrine from Newfoundland, or was that Doreen? Sorry. Jeanette from our staff. Wanda from Virginia. Nativity, yeah, new room. I'm in a new room this morning. Sharon. Alberta, Beverly, Newfoundland, Deb from Motown, Detroit, Michigan, Gary, Bolton, good morning. We appreciate you guys coming on. Lori, Niagara Falls, and Linda, St. Jude, Quebec, and Doris, how are you? And Crystal, good morning. Marl, Ottawa, and Crystal from Alliston. I missed you. Sorry, Sue. I didn't mean it. Zian, bonjour. Nina and Phyllis from West Tennessee. Jeanette, good morning. Luke, Moncton, New Brunswick. Rafaela, how are you? Mara. We appreciate you guys very, very much. Carol. Okay, so we're not going to do today question and answer Friday. My time is limited. Hello, Linda and Nicole and Jeanette. Good morning. I know I missed so many of you, but I say hello generally. So Francine, how are you? And Rachel, Eileen from Whitby. So we're going to you wouldn't believe today, guys, as you come on here this morning, I got a very, very special guest this morning. Yeah, I'm telling you, I've got a friend that I met here at the conference, and I really like this fella, and his name is Teo. And Teo is a real friend. I'm going to invite him to come on the set and talk to us this morning. There he is. Teo, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Doc?
I'm doing well.
I tell you, I'm on bread and water. I'm not on eggs, meat, and cheese. This guy doesn't feed me more than bread and water.
And is that right, eh?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you know something? I got a song for you guys.
What?
A song, yeah.
You actually got a song for all of our friends?
For everybody.
At The Doctor Is In?
This is a one-size-fits-all.
Wow.
You won't believe it. You want me to sing it?
Yeah, Teo, for sure. As long as I don't have to sing with you.
Oh, no. Well, Les helps me out a bit, you know. You got it?
Okay.
Okay,
Let's go.
Here goes. Doc Martin taught us something that all of us should know. It's all about that sugar, and I've learned to hate it so. He said he told us to put less carbs on all of our plates, and eat more meat and cheese of cows that sit and ruminate. So let that protein in, let your health begin. Carbs and sugar lose, and protein always wins. So eat your EMC, eggs and meat and cheese. Open up your mouth
unreal. I love it. I'm telling you, you are unreal.
Oh, well, I try to be real sometimes.
Well,
you know, this character beside me, he has followed your EMC for a long time.
Well,
And look at him. He lost 50 pounds.
Well, good for him. Good for him. Why don't you introduce your friend with you there?
Oh, this is Les Fry.
Les Fry, okay.
Oh, glad to meet all of you. I see you online, Doc, and I follow you as close as I can. I wish you'd live close by.
Well, I'm so thrilled to have you guys be here at this conference this week. I was overwhelmed to see some of my dear friends here and friends of the podcast, and we more than appreciate it. And especially this guy here, Teo.
I feel honored.
Well, I'm telling you, you are a superstar, my friend.
Oh, my goodness. Did you hear that, Les?
Yeah, I got it. Loud and clear.
Okay, well, guys, we appreciate you coming on this morning and just making our day here at the Doctors In podcast. Teo, what do you got planned for today? Eggs, meat, and cheese?
Whatever's on the menu. What is it?
Oh, yeah, well, eggs, meat, and cheese. Yep, all the way.
You got it. Okay, bye, you guys. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Have a good day eating the EMC.
Well, that was great. I'm telling you, what fun that was. And to meet, you know what, guys, I really appreciate meeting some of our dear friends at this conference. And it's been a lot of fun. Now, I'm going to show you something here that I think we've all seen, but if not, I want to show it to you again. And I'm just going to get this going, okay? Now, if you can see it, let me know. See this? You see that white blood cell? Okay? You see it there? And chasing the bacteria. Got it? Let me just get a little closer. Okay? I know there's a ring there. That's my light. Okay? Can you see that? Everything all right there? Okay. What did I want to show you that for? Is because I'm reading, and I've talked to you about this before, but if I bring that back up, I just want to show you here. If I bring that back up, one of the things that I was reading an old research paper, okay? Because I've told you in the past that when you take even a teaspoon of sugar, you put that white blood cell to sleep. So you saw it chasing that bacteria around. Let me see if I can get it again. And you see it chasing, but the point I want to make is there was a study actually done many years ago. I'd never really seen it this way. I've seen the one in a half hour that it'll put that white blood cell to sleep. But the other thing is that if you drink a can of soda or a pop, drink just one bottle of it or a can of it, you'll put that white blood cell to sleep. You'll put white blood cells to sleep for 5 hours. Isn't that incredible? The importance of cutting back on sugar. I can't emphasize it enough. Once you do the reset, in 30 days, one thing you're going to be doing, besides a lot of other things that really help inside your body, one of the things that we don't talk about as much maybe as we should is the importance of you are really helping to reboot your immune system. In 30 days, you'll do it in less than that, probably about 21 days, but because you're not consuming sugar, okay? Because you're not consuming sugar, you you are improving your immune system. Now, we all know that you need vitamin D for your immune system. You know, your white blood cells, the ones we were just looking at, are, they have antennas looking for sun. They're looking for vitamin D. And they get supercharged with vitamin D. So remember that. Vitamin D is really important. So what I'm saying is, when you're doing the reset, part of it, and I mentioned this in our book, Sun, Steak, and Steel, I mentioned it that what happens, one of the things that happens is you reboot your immune system. Now, isn't that important? Think about it. A good time to do the reset, by the way, is to start anytime now. You know why? Because the flu season is coming to a theater near you. It's just what it is. You don't get the flu generally in the summer. You get it in the winter. And the flu, the bug goes around. But, you know, I'm not so concerned about the bug. I don't know about you, but I'm not concerned about the bug. The bug doesn't bug me. The virus doesn't bug me. What bugs me is how little we talk about the immune system and the importance of you getting your immune system right up to snuff. And when you cut out sugar, your white blood cells can do their job. Sugars just, they take the life out of your immune system. It's as simple as that. And you know, you never hear that. So if you do nothing else but, you know, get your vitamin D levels up. This is, if you don't take vitamin D because you're out in the sun a fair amount in the summer, okay. But I can tell you something. You need to be taking vitamin D now. Vitamin D and cut out the sugar. What a combination that is. It is so good for you. And again, you get a lot of other advantages. You're going to lower your insulin. You lower your insulin resistance. You lower all markers of inflammation. Your CRP goes down, your C-reactive protein. And that's an important thing too, because even inflammation can slow down your immune response. Your body is tricked into dealing with inflammation. It gets sidetracked rather than dealing with a virus or a bacteria. So guys, this is really, really important, okay? That you look at that. This is the time of the year. This is the time of the year. I like taking vitamin D all the time, but I really ramp it up right now for me. Like me personally, I'm up to about 8 to 10,000 IUs right now for me. Okay, I can't tell anybody how much vitamin D they should take, but this is what I do. Tony Jr. and I often compare notes. He's so big on vitamin D. I mean, if you think I'm big on vitamin D, you talk to my son. I mean, he is just so focused on getting his vitamin D levels up in his blood. Incredible, okay? But it builds, and you know, when we think of immune system too, let me just say this. You guys know this, but when we think of immune system, we think of viruses, bacteria, fungi, but the other thing is cancer cells. You know, maybe it'll never happen, and it probably won't happen in my lifetime. But every oncologist ought to have the in their tool bag vitamin D. If they just get vitamin D up to a certain number, now you and I are into prevention of cancer, right? You and I are into prevention of it. We try and minimize our risk of cancer. right? And remember, we could be, I'm standing this morning, but you could be watching this morning, and you have cancer cells in your body, okay? But remember, one, they need fuel. And two, you have an immune system. Your immune system is meant not only to fight bacteria, viruses, fungus, yeast, but your immune system, when it's highly tuned, will go after cancer cells. So don't feed cancer. Don't feed cancer, and and make sure your immune system is up to snuff. It cannot be up to snuff without the proper amounts of vitamin D. As we get older, your vitamin D goes down. One of the things, and I'll bring this to you next week, is I just read a study on the absorption of vitamin D. If people that do get a fair amount of sun and their vitamin D levels are still low, there's a connection between being dehydrated and low vitamin D. Whole new study on that, and I'll talk to you about that next week. Okay? So it's really, really important. Wasn't that fun today with Tio? I mean, I just couldn't get over that Tio and Les being on with us this morning. Okay, guys, we love you dearly, and we'll talk to you soon. We're going to be back at the normal times, God willing, on Monday and the rest of the week. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for coming on with me. We're going to do question and answer Monday. All those questions come in. I just didn't have time today. Thank you, guys. We love you so much. I mean that. And thank you for the people that just showed up and were able to just introduce themselves. You know, it's just people we see on our list. And some of them, of course, they don't even tell us that they're watching. Like we got 1.5 million downloads now on the Doctor Is In podcast. So over 1.5 million. And we're thank you for that. Okay, we'll talk to you soon.